how long will it take to see the results, to see the cash flow?
Great question. Well, and the truth is, if we come to this with pretty much like I've said, like we try to close all the gaps, we do a good video, we try to understand that, we understand actually, we understand as much as we can, because we're always learning, all of us, like how all this works, how inventory management works, and we bring a good product to market that is differentiated, that is actually something that people will buy, those that are searching. Honestly, Thursday, you turn on PPC with 0 reviews even, that's a debatable topic. Sometimes people say get a few reviews, maybe from friends and family, which is against terms of service, but honestly, many people use that. So you can, how to say, suit yourself, I think it says, as they say, but you can, even without that, you know what? You start with 0 reviews, you did a spectacular listing, something that really solves the problems of this niche, you will still get sales. But on the Thursday, probably, you will start ranking. Like it will take an algorithm, like every one day, there's like maybe an algorithm reset, let's say, and it will start slowly to rank automatically, just like that, because you've input all the relevant keywords and all the relevant places, the pictures, everything is set. You can turn on PPC, pay-per-click on Amazon itself, and hopefully start getting sales. You will start ranking with time. If you, again, have a great listing, you will sell even with 0 reviews. Of course, the conversion will be lower than with 5 reviews, with 1 review. And 1 review bumps up conversion crazily, by the way. You can even Google that. 1 review is much stronger than 0. Just because these 5 stars, hopefully not, if you get a first review 1 star, that's a problem. That will be very hard, because I've never bought a product in my life that's 1 review and 1 star ever somewhere. I think most of the people will not, but again, I'm not sure. And that's hard, because if you get that, you won't get sales. It will be hard to, so that's why sometimes if you have a plan for initial reviews, something just in case, it's good. But also you can bring traffic from other places. So if you start your lunch, let's say you start the Kitchen Caesars, and you do a good job of finding a few bloggers that can promote this on their channels, they will show it in action and they will link the product to Amazon, on YouTube, let's say. TikTok, I've never tried TikTok yet, but we're actually trying soon with a service called Bambassadors.
Or Pinterest.
Or Pinterest, exactly, Pinterest we actually tried. And Pinterest is organic traffic and it works. So I would recommend checking that. You can do that alone, by the way. What's interesting here, I mean, the video a bit more problematic, but Pinterest and pins you can create alone. You can create your own page. Yes, it will take some time, but you will create a page. Even in advance, you can do that before you even launch the product. You can start creating a page on Pinterest.
A community or something.
Exactly. That's actually a great thing you mentioned, the community, and create something around the product. Another thing that you can do, if you really want to go that way, you can share your journey as an entrepreneur, which I actually recommend to many people. Start YouTube channels early, like it's life-changing. And just show the process. You can even show your product. Many people don't show their products, and I understand, because let's say I have my channel here, I will get many clicks to the product, people checking it. This might hurt the metrics. So that's honestly one of the reasons why I'd rather not do that, just because maybe I'm wrong. People might click, just it might kill some conversions and drop rankings. Maybe I'm wrong. But what I'm trying to say is, if you do create a community around the product, then you can share value in that community. Posts, blog posts, whatever, and also sell your product. Or as a personal brand, you can yourself just share your story and ask for your audience for help, just to get those initial sales. Your audience will also be happy to share a review for the product, because they know you. You just can ask them. It's not against terms of service. You ask, guys, could you please buy my product? I would be happy if you share a review. That's fine. So again, but that's around, like the first traffic you'll get is Amazon. That's the hot traffic, and that's where all the hot people are. Pinterest is good, but there might be not even Amazon buyers there. I would say that the next day you might get the sales, the next day. And that's what you should be aiming for. Once product is on, it gets distributed among the Amazon FBA warehouses. You start your launch, and better have a launch plan. So that means learn some PPC, understand how to do that. Maybe get a few friends and family just in case in the beginning to say like, hey guys, like, can you just, or even without reviews, just can you purchase my product on Amazon just to get it traction, to show the system some sales. It will start ranking, and even with 0 reviews, it will start kind of the flow of sales. And then from your sales, if you have some follow-up, let's say through product inserts, which also have videos about that on the channel, which can also go into some gray hat tactics there, then you can get reviews faster. But generally, if you provide good customer service and you provide a great product that really excites the people, it also depends on the niche. Not many people will review, let's say, a cup. I mean, it's coffee time, obviously, right? Let's see, but who cares? Like, people are not really gonna, maybe they will. Wonderful coffee cups. I enjoyed my cup of coffee. I mean, maybe, but if it's a very touching product, that is
review, of course.
Yeah, there's, you know what I mean, like if it touched the people. So but with any product, even if you do coffee cups, right, just as an example, you can put into the package something like, hey, thank you for opening me. I wish you 100 tasty coffee cups, and that's 100. That's cute. Like, somebody might say, all right, that's nice. Like, and then when you ask for a review, the chance of a review is higher. So the question is, you can start getting money back the next day, like you start sales, which is better actually to do some sort of promotion, something. But to earn money, like to actually, you know, to start living out of that, it will take a bit longer. That's why I don't recommend people to quit their job straight away, because you need cash, you need money. You might go very well. Your kitchen scissors might start blowing up and you need money. So if you leave your 9 to 5 or 7, in my case, it was 7 to 7 job, I couldn't actually. My 7 to 7 lifeguard job helped me because I got money to launch new products. Then at some point I quit because actually it was time to quit, just to take the leap of faith and to get 100% entrepreneur, like no job. But also there was already a working business, already about, you know, like $150,000 in sales, some ideas, some profit that we actually made. Yeah, so I would say like take a while until you do that, especially if it's your first business. Like, take it easy. Give it some time and then quit.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all for quitting the job because it's more fun to do your own things. But some people have bigger businesses than mine 100 times and they still work a 9 to 5, by the way, because they like it. And that's fine. But I decided to quit.
Well, that's motivating.
I'm happy to hear. Yeah. It's doable, you know. And as I mentioned, the sales will come fast. Like for this product, for a new product I mentioned that costs $1 and it's $15 it's selling for. I think already, when we didn't do much, there's one review that landed on the listing, and we didn't even, because we're launching the other brand, we didn't emphasize much for this, and it already sold 8 units in like 2 weeks, and without doing anything, just having an optimized listing. And it's not seasoned, it's barbecue product. So, and each sale is 800 ROI because it's organic. No PPC even, which is not good for the listeners. Don't do that. Better have a launch strategy, because we just launched it and there's the other brand we're launching, and like many things that are happening in my life, I'm just not haven't been able to give enough time to that. Don't do that. But I'm just saying that, hey, it's selling. Like, there is traffic on Amazon because the listing is optimized. It looks very good. Keywords are in place. Let's go.
Well, it's a good passive income.
Yeah, sort of. Yeah, that's totally like passive income now. But again, better have a plan there. And now we're actually doing a more like a campaign to give a bit more launching and ranking to that listing.